Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to IB Scholar Prep. Now today, again, we're going to start one more new series where we'll talk about data insight problems. As most of the people who are preparing for GMAT are facing a lot of difficulties with the data insights, and most of the people who are preparing for GMAT, they're facing a lot of difficulties with data insight. So we'll try to work with you and try to improve you on your errors. So today, what we'll do, we'll take up one problem from a data sufficiency. So in the exam and data insight section, you will see such data sufficiency problems around 5 to 8. And these are the option choices which will remain fixed. So now let's try to see how we're gonna attempt these problems and how we're gonna try to solve them. So the first thing, you have to understand what data you have and what information is given to you and what you need to calculate and how you can use these statements. The first thing they have here, if you look at, they said set x consists of different positive numbers arranging in the order where k, l, m and so on are conjugative integers, and you have to calculate mean of the set x. Now if I want mean, I hope you all are very good already with that. So mean says total upon number of things. Now here, if I look at the total, I'll have to add all of them. So for that, you're saying k plus l plus m plus 5 plus 7 divided by 5. Now, before going to the statements, let's try to visualize what is the possible value of k, l, m can be. Now they said they are conjugative integers. So if you talk about conjugative integers, so they are in the order k, l, m, 5 and 7. They are in this, and k, l, m are conjugative integers, and that has to be less than 5. So what is the possibility we can have? As you already know, they are positive. So either I can have 1, 2, 3, 4 k, l, m, or I can have 2, 3, 4. So before reaching to the statement, we are on a conclusion that k, l, m could be either 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4. We can put the values, we can find the answer, but we'll have two different answers. Now let's look at the statement 1. The statement 1 says k into l into m is a multiple of 6. Now think of this. The one set of the value we have 1, 2 and 3, that's also a multiple of 6, right? If you put it, let's say 1, 2, 3, that's 6. So that is a multiple of 6. So if you put the values over there, you will have one number as an average. But the second option you have 2, 3, 4. If you put that, again you will see a number which is going to be multiple of 6 only. So isn't that we will have two different answers using the statement 1, which means statement 1 is not sufficient. So in the straight away say statement 1 is not sufficient. Now let's come to the statement 2. It says there are at least two prime numbers among k, l, m. So as we already know, k, l, m could be 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. And if you look at both the situation here, we have two prime numbers exist in both the possible pairs. So again, if I am going to put these values, which is 2, 3, 4, I will have a different answer. If I put 1, 2, 3, I will have a different answer, which means we are getting two different answers. Whereas when we are solving data sufficiency problem, the objective we should always have a unique and exactly one numerical value. So this means the statement 2 is also not sufficient. Now the next step, when you solve such problems, you try to combine both the statements. Now when I combine both the statements, we have the same information that k, l, m could be either 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4. So even when you're trying to combine both the statements, it's not sufficient again. So the possible answer would be here, and the only answer which is going to be here is E, that neither of the statements are sufficient. They are not sufficient even alone, and they are not sufficient even together. I hope you guys are good with this. For this, even you are able to understand the concept of average as well, where you talk about total upon number of things, you add all the terms, you divide by number of terms. Now, I have one more surprise for you. I hope you got this. Now, I would like you to try out one bonus problem here. So try this problem and please write your answer into the comment box. When we meet next time, I'll give you the solution for this problem. So that's a bonus problem for you. And in case you have any other doubts regarding your GMAT prep, regarding any kind of course, maybe self-prep course, or anything regarding your preparation part, please reach out to us on this given contact number or on the email address. We'll be happy to answer all your queries. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time around.